Welcome back, everyone. Magical Chronicles here. All right, last video of the month. Last but not least, Venus in Gemini. Yes, we are getting into it. We're going to see what's going on with you. I don't know if we're going to be focusing on love. I don't know if we're going to be focusing on money. I don't know if we're going to be focusing on travel or self-care. But you know me, it's all about the abundance. So whatever comes up that's going to get you closer to your abundance, we'll see what it is. All right, for those of you who are new, I'm Magical Chronicles. What I do is I like to focus on the Venus sign in the zodiacs. And the reason for that is it is all about abundance. And abundance comes in so many different forms. Like I said before, it could be love, it could be money, it could be success, it could be wealth, it could be your friendships. Any kind of relationships that you have, whether it is a love relationship, whether it is a partnership, for some kind of career endeavor that you're going into, I'm going to look into that. I'm also going to look at when you're going to be moving, any kind of traveling, any kind of self-care, anything to do with your own inner spirit, maybe it's your spirituality, how you view life. However, it's going to get you closer to your abundance. I'm going to help you with that, okay? So, Venus and Gemini, get comfy. Let's see what's going on. I don't know yet. I didn't do a pre-meditation, so I don't know if love or money is coming up for you, but we're going to see. So let's see what the cards have to say. All right, this is for those who are entrepreneurs. King of Wands is here to say, go for it. A lot of you are actually hesitant about making that move into becoming an entrepreneur, and it's because there's those thoughts that are coming up that are saying, I may not make it. This may not happen. This may not be for me. Guess what? The only way you're going to know is if you try. Guess what? And instead of saying, I'm not good enough, or I'm not going to make it, or I don't have the money, why don't you say, I am good enough. I have the money. I am going to make it. Think more positively instead of going for the negative, okay? So this King of Wands is for those of you who are interested in looking for a career, because that is the main thing that was popping out for you. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on in the heart right now, what they need to learn and understand for their highest good. Solitude. So a lot of you are actually spending a lot of time in solitude right now. You're spending some time alone, getting a chance to get to know yourself. You're trying to actually figure things out. I do feel like some of you actually have taken a step back from dating right now, and it's probably because you're trying to figure things out in your own life. It's about your own foundation. So this solitude card is about allowing people to get to know you, but I feel like with quite a few of you who are Venus and Gemini right now, it's really about you getting to know you. So you've actually taken a step back from quite a lot of people, whether this is from dating or from friendships. But it's more along the lines of you've been trying to figure things out on your own. And so some of you have been feeling a bit like, okay, what's going on up here? What's going on with my mind? My mind is racing. There are things that I can't figure out. So that's why you've been spending more time alone. So if that is you, then good for you, because I feel like stepping back is going to give you the clarity that you need right now, okay? All right, let's see what you need to learn right now for your money. Last card out. I'm surrounded by positive people. Yes. So I feel like you took that step back because you needed to kind of shake off what's been going on. And when you come back, you're going to have, it's like this renewed way of looking at things, this renewed energy. So this mantra, I'm surrounded by positive people, is what's going to be happening going forward, okay? So always remember that. Always remember, if you're around someone and they're negative, bye. Bye. You're not going to be able to change them. I mean, you might be able to tell them, look, have you ever realized that you're very pessimistic? Have you ever realized that you're very negative? Have you ever realized that you're always looking at everything from a negative viewpoint? And just point that out to them. But if you realize that you have friends around you who are not supporting your dreams, your endeavors, or even your relationships, and you realize that everything out their mouth is coming from a place of negativity, that's the sign for you to keep it moving. All right. So love cards now. Let's see what's going on. Let me do another shuffle because these cards are just falling all over the place. Venus and Gemini, please, what they need to learn and understand. Make the effort. So for those of you who want to date, okay, you got to make the effort. You got to get out there. You need to put yourself out there. Singles, put yourself out there. I feel like a lot of you aren't. Some of you also are a little bit stuck in your head, like I said earlier. So a lot of being stuck in your head. So a lot of being stuck in the head right now, wondering if love is ever going to find you, or maybe even if the person you're dating is your true love. A lot of that's coming up. Oop, that card wants to come out. All right, so yeah, you can find that great love. You can find the person that you want to be with. I think you need to visualize it. I think the problem is that you don't visualize enough. So a lot of the times you have these doubts going on in your mind, and what's happening is that because of all these doubts that are coming up, you're starting to doubt yourself even more. And because you're doubting, you know that saying about energy goes where energy flow, or like energy will go where you go kind of thing. I can't remember the exact wording for it, but it has to do with energy flows where your energy goes or something like that. And it has to do with the fact that if you basically continue to look at everything from a negative point of view, then everything that's going to come to you is going to be negative. And if you look at things from a positive point of view, then guess what? More positive things are going to happen for you. So I feel like that's what's happening, is that you're starting to look at things from a negative point of view. And it's actually saying here with this reminder card about visualizing abundance, right? So you need to visualize exactly what you want. Doesn't matter. Love, relationships, traveling, money, career, whatever you name it, you need to visualize it. Because if you're not putting it out there in your mind, if you don't see it happening, then what's going to happen? You know, the mind is a bit cloudy. So sorry about that. I actually forgot to show you all the cards. So we got the King of Wands was the first one out for those of you who are entrepreneurs. Then we got the Solitude card. Those of you who have been taking some time away from everyone. You also got a mantra card about being surrounded by positive people, which is what I really feel is going to happen right now. You're going to kind of come back from that solitude, that time and space away from everyone. You're going to come back and you're going to have a more brighter outlook on things. But you also got the Make the Effort card, and I feel like this is more related to love. You gotta actually make more of an effort to what it is that you want, and you also need to visualize what you want, because if you're not visualizing, then what are you doing? Okay, all right, let's see what else Venus and Gemini need to learn and understand, please. All right, Four of Wands. I love the Four of Wands. So this is your confirmation card that yes, what you're visualizing, if you start to visualize exactly what you're looking for, yeah, it'll start to happen. The abundance will start to come in. The problem is that actually, I feel like I keep getting the mixed cards with you. It's like, you know, that one step forward, then one step back. I feel like that's what's happening with you. You're making steps forward, and then all of a sudden, it's like something pulls you back. So I see here you got the Four of Wands, and that's great in terms of you visualizing basically that confirmation that yes, things are going to look up. But then at the same time, you got the Judgment card, which tells me that you're so much in your mind. There's so much going on up here, but I feel like maybe you need to go through a bit of an awakening. Maybe it has something to do spiritually. Maybe I'm starting to wonder if some of you need to start looking into healing aspects or religion or some kind of spirituality to help with what's going on up here. Because a lot of you you're not depressed, but it's like a little bit of anxiety underneath, just kind of bubbling on the surface, right? And but the Judgment card is saying like you do need to make some changes. And I feel like you're going to make those changes soon, because it's saying that you have a lot of opportunities that are going to come in. So I feel like once you make those changes, the opportunities are going to find you. So you have the Four of Wands, like I said. Then you got the Judgment card right here. And then you got the Opportunity card right here. So I know there's going to be a lot of changes happening for you on the horizon. It's just a matter of you making that mental change as to what you want. So let's see if there's anything being hidden from you. So you may have crossed the line with someone recently. At first when the card came up, I thought maybe it was someone that you were dating, but I feel like it was more you. You said something stupid or did something stupid, and I think that kind of shied you away from actually making moves with love. Or some of you might be in a relationship where you feel like you're worried that it's you're the issue in the relationship, and you feel like no matter what you do, it's wrong. But I don't feel like it's a case of the partner's putting you down. I feel like it's a case of you putting yourself down. That's what I'm getting, because this card talks about crossing the line, and you know, it can be many different scenarios, but with you, I feel like you feel that you cross the line no matter what you do. So where's that coming from? Let's see what's happening. What else is Venus and Gemini need to learn and understand regarding this cross line? So you are afraid of what others may think or say. The underlying issue regarding this always feeling like you cross the line with people is because you worry so much about what people think. You worry so much about what people think. You always wonder, you know what, if I say this, this person's not going to like me. If I say this, I might come across too harsh. Who gives a shit? Say what you have to say. You don't have to be harsh about how you put it, but just open your mouth and say what you have to say, because if you hold back, you're going to block that throat chakra. But also you got to shake it off. Like shake off what people say to you, because sometimes I feel like you do hold on to what people are saying. And so you got to realize you could be the best person in the world, like Mother Teresa, out there helping people, helping to give back, giving money, finding money, and you could do it all. And there's still going to be somebody out there who's not going to like you, and who's going to cry you down, and who is going to just bash you. So it's better for you to ignore that situation. And always remember that you're living your life for you. You're not living your life for anyone else but you. So what's happening is that this card is saying that you really should not care. And the problem is that you do, but you got to remember you're living your life for you. It's not about what other people think. It's about what you think about you. All right. So let's move ahead here and see what else Venus and Gemini needs to learn and understand for their highest good. Ooh, we got 2 cards out. All right. So I was starting to wonder if you needed to do a little bit of meditation, because I was surprised earlier when I was talking about so much going on up here. I was like, okay, the meditation card has got to come out at some point, because I feel like that was something that was pulling to me to tell you to do meditation. And then I was like, all right, let's just see what cards come up. And guess what? You got meditation for peace and serenity. So that's what you need right now, is you need to quiet the mind. And also you got water magic. So I feel like you do need to spend more time near water, or maybe use water as a way to calm you. A lot of people like to go to the pool. A lot of people like to go to the beach. A lot of people like to go to lakes, go somewhere, or streams, but any kind of body of water where you may enjoy just being in it. Because both these cards, funny enough, speak about water. So this meditation for peace and serenity is someone who's actually meditating under the water. So I want you to focus on this card. And then you have the second card that's talking about water magic. So it's actually saying you need to focus more on water. So if you're someone who's very spiritual, maybe you're into Wicca, maybe you're into voodoo, hoodoo, anything like that, and you are a spellcaster or soothsayer, no matter what it is, healer, it's actually guiding you and saying that you need to focus right now on water magic, using water to your advantage. So those of you who are very spiritual and understand what I'm talking about, you know that water is a great cleanser, it's a great healer, and it's guiding you in that direction, okay? All right, even before I could finish, the waiting game came up. So you seem to be waiting around a lot. I feel like it's a bit of you, I don't want to say you're putting your life on hold, but a lot of the times you don't push to get things done because you wait. And it's saying a lot of the times you are putting your life on hold. So it's saying you seem to be expecting to hear news on stuff, but a lot of the times you just wait. And instead of you making the effort to put yourself out there and say, hey, you know what? I want this. That's what you got to do. What is that saying? Closed mouths do not get fed. So if you want something, you need to go after it. What's the most they can say? No. No, I'm sorry. We don't have any availability. No, I'm sorry. I'm not interested in dating you right now. No, I'm sorry. We just don't have the space. Okay, that's one person that's told you no. Get to the next. And if they tell you no, that's okay. Get to the next. 3rd time's a charm. 5th time's a charm. 10 times a charm. Do you know how many people have had doors slammed in their face 10, 15, 20 times? Sometimes even 50 times before somebody even bought what they were selling or signed a contract with them or gave them a job. You cannot sit around waiting for people. It's about you making the effort, you making the action. And if there's something that you want to pursue, boom, go for it. Especially those entrepreneurs who are sitting on your ass and you know you have great ideas. You just need to go for it. I don't care if it's something that you want to invent. I don't know why I feel like somebody on this Venus in Gemini has some crazy ass ideas, some inventions, but you're worried that either there's 1 or 2 of them out there already, or maybe you're worried that people aren't going to like it. Go for it. You don't know what's going to happen. Do you have any idea how many times over the years I've thought about things, even just simple baking utensils in the kitchen? Years ago, I'd always say, oh, I wish we had something like this that would make baking easier. And like 5 years later, someone came out with it. You may have a great idea, some kind of invention. I don't know why that's coming up, but some kind of invention that's coming up that you want to run with that idea. Please, by all means, run with the idea. Make it happen, okay? Find the money, find a backer. I don't care if you need to take a second job to put your money into this invention, but whatever it is, go for it, all right? So stop waiting. Stop waiting. Stop waiting and just do it. I don't care. Ask that person out. Start that business. Send in your resume for that job. You know, take the plunge and make love to the person that you've been wanting to make love to. Just go for it. All right, we got 2 more decks left. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, you got a lot of psychic insight coming in. So, oh, you know what it is? A lot of you have bits of psychic insight coming in, but you don't follow it because you always second guess yourself. That's what it is. So you need to learn to follow that intuition, because this is the card that's saying, hey, there's my gut instincts talking to you. I'm talking to you. The third eye is talking to you, but you're not listening. Why are you not listening? Why aren't you listening? Is it fair? Is it because for so long you've been told, like, you know, your ideas are crazy? To hell with that. Go for it. All right, last deck here. Let's see what Venus and Gemini needs to learn and understand moving forward. Cupid. Oh, I have not seen this card in a long time. All right, Cupid, what's going on? So there's a lot of new love that's going to be coming into your life. And even those of you who are in partnerships, renewed love. You see what I said just now, like, not even 30 seconds ago, about those of you who want to go for it, even if it is somebody that you want to have sex with? Boom. That's it right there. Renewed love. I feel like you're going to start to reawaken those dormant heart chakras, those dormant feelings, and some of you are going to just go for it. And I feel like this is the card that's saying go for it. This is the time for you to ask that person out that you want to ask out. Start to dress up nicely, making yourself look lovely. You know, pretend it's Valentine's week and dress up. Make yourself look pretty. Make yourself look handsome. Get that haircut. Get the beard shaved or lined up, whatever it is. Women, get your nails done. Have the hair done. Whatever is pleasing to you. But I feel like don't be caught off guard when you meet someone and then you're like, oh my God, I look like shit. No, I feel like love is going to be reawakened in your life. So, and this is even for those of you who are in partnerships. You never know. It could either be a case of you meeting someone new. It could be a case of you reawakening whatever's going on between you and your partner. Maybe y'all are reconciling. but love is going to definitely be at the forefront now for you. So Cupid is here to tell you, yeah, look out, because I'm coming for you. All right, Venus in Gemini. This is all I have for you. Don't forget, you want to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. And guess what? So last month I actually did focus on doing sun sign, and I got really good reception from that. A lot of people seem to have welcomed it, and in some videos I had like a lot of views, like 2,000 views on one video alone. So I think I'm going to be focusing on sun signs and Venus signs going forward. I'm still going to be doing the moon series with the full moon and the new moon. I'm still going to try and, you know, do some tapping, do some rituals as well. I might be focusing on rituals on the TikTok, because I just joined TikTok. Yes, I know I'm late. But and I will be doing live videos, so that's what's going to be coming up. So Venus and Gemini, thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.